Again, good morning, everybody. This is Calvin Butler with the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and the National Dispatchers Network. And today we are joining you from my living room because we are under a tropical storm warning here in Tallahassee, Florida. A little late storm this year, but we're here. I didn't drive down to the studio or to my office because of that, so I'm going to be hanging out here today in my home. And today, what we're going to be doing, we did a lot of training this week. We have gotten back to our schedule of operational training on Tuesday nights, our Tuesday night spot trainings, and our Wednesday nights Q&A. And we're doing the Monday orientations are every other Monday. They're not every Monday because we do record all the orientation. I've got about 5 or 6 of them that I need to load up. Then I've got some backlogs and stuff that has to be loaded up, so I'm going to get all that stuff loaded up, hopefully today and tomorrow. If you all will notice, we made some changes on our website. As you all know, we're here every Saturday. We're here all week. You know, every Tuesday, every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. with Tuesday night spot training and Wednesday Q&A, and every other Monday from 8 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. with new member orientation. But every Saturday we are here with the Six Figures Booking Faithful Home Show, and lately we've been doing various training on the invoicing, on how to set up your invoices, how to send them out to your carriers so you can get paid quickly, on the process, on the steps, on the tools and resources and things of that nature. So today we're going to switch gears a little bit. We try to do this about every third or fourth operational training on Saturdays. We have an all Q&A. And today is going to be all Q&A because very seldom do we get a chance to do an extensive Q&A during our regular training. So today that's what we're going to be doing. So I hope you all have your questions together. Hope you all are ready to share your questions and see if we can figure things out. Wait, let's do some troubleshooting on today. So today's topic and the title, today's subject is going to be troubleshooting. So let's get started. I want everybody to go to mydispatcher.org. Of course, mydispatcher.org is the back office and network site for the National Dispatchers Network. Okay, that's where all our members, once they become subscription members, they have a secure login into that back office site where they can access all of their back office tools and resources, everything that they need to run their logistics business. They're on our business manager. On our business management firm, as y'all know, I do have a persistent cough that I've developed from the diabetes and the high blood pressure medicine that I'm on. So it's just something I have to deal with. Lord, we made a couple of changes. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, we've made a couple of changes. As you all can see, if you go to the Who Are We page, you'll notice we had said that we was going to change the terminology from independent dispatchers. I don't know why it hasn't changed it. I know I made that change. There it is right there. We had to change the terminology from independent dispatchers. And if y'all see that magic trick, how it just changed right there. Someone has some stuff going on in the background. If you're going to have some stuff going on in the background, go ahead and please mute yourself so that it won't interrupt the broadcast. Okay. As you all can see, we made some changes here to the Who Are We page. We're changing our terminology from referring to you all as dispatchers, and we're referring to you all as owner-op business managers. Okay. As you can see here in the description of get to know us, and that's referenced there. Fast, friendly, and fully functional. Our network of owner-op business managers are well renowned throughout the United States when it comes to finding the right freight for your needs. So I need you all to kind of take note of that. And there's one more thing to change here, right there where it says network of dispatch. I'm going to change that to network of business managers. Okay, so that's all going to be changed to reflect you all as owner-op business managers. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you all are doing your websites, when you're doing the things that you all need to be doing to get yourselves up and out on the internet and get people to see who you are and what you got going on. All right, let's go and log in. All right, now if you are new to this, this is your first time in the back office site, and you are a member, you should be able to go and create your username and password and submit it, and we can verify your membership. Therefore, we should be able to approve you. So you're gonna click log in, and you're always gonna, if this is your first time, you're gonna click sign up. Okay, you're not gonna click log in. You're gonna click sign up. All right, and then you're gonna create your username and password, and then you're gonna submit it, and then we have to review it, and then we approve it. Normally, that takes a couple of hours. If you're doing it on the weekend or after hours, it could take as long as 24 hours, or at least until the next day, because unfortunately, we don't operate 24 hours, 7 days a week. I actually got about 4 phone calls last night. About 4 phone calls that came over last night at about 1 a.m. in the morning. Don't ask me who they were because I did not pick up. Okay, I'm just letting you know that. At that time in the morning, I'm probably not going to pick up the phone. Okay, when calls come in on the business line. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I know you all watch the videos and stuff, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But you may be compelled to just call us up. But just keep in mind, we need some sleep too. Okay, all right. But if you are a member already, you can go ahead and click log in with email. Always log in with email. Please try not to ever log in with Facebook, because your Facebook email may not be the same email that you signed up with. Okay, so let's go ahead and get logged in here. Let's put our password in. All right, now we're in. All right. Okay. Now we're into the back office area. As y'all can see here, this is your back office area. And you should be able to now to pull up your drop down. You're logged in, you should be able to pull up your drop down and see the secure areas of the site, and you should be able to access it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go to the dispatcher tools and resources. And since the day is Q&A, we are open for business. So let's hear it. What concerns or what questions do y'all have, or what problems have you all been experiencing, or if you talked to some carriers, what has been some of your feedback that you wanted to get answers to, or if someone presented something to you, or if you had a situation over this past week, and let's hear it. Let's hear how you handled it. Let's ask me how I would have handled it, and let's see if we can get some answers for you all. All right, so we're now open for discussion. Who's up first? Nobody ask me the questions?
Well, I have a question.
All right, let's hear it. And who am I speaking with?
Should we check, or how do we check the broker's credit before we book a loan?
How do you check for broker's credit? Hello?
Yes, to make sure the broker will pay once you book with
Go to Safer Web. Safer Web is where you go. Well, even if you check the broker's credit, that don't mean that they're going to pay you. Okay. Unfortunately, this is like any business, when you're dealing with clientele, whether it's a broker and whether it's what you call it. Now, are you a carrier?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You know you're not paid by the broker, right?
Yes, but I took another class before I found you, and that's one of the things that they suggested. but they are carriers, though.
Okay, so they were carriers. Okay, yeah, because carriers are paid by brokers. Okay, brokers don't pay dispatchers. Okay, you're paid by the carrier. So if you're gonna be checking on anybody, you need to be checking on your carrier. Okay, okay, because that's where your money's coming from. Okay, your money's not coming from the broker. So your money's coming from the carrier. Now, since you do represent the carrier, you're an agent of the carrier, you are that carrier's business manager, you do have some legitimate concerns when it comes to the broker paying your carrier, because if the broker doesn't pay your carrier, then what happens? You don't get paid, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, ultimately, the broker is not the one who pays your carrier. Ultimately, it is the broker's factoring company. Okay, which brings up a point. We had someone, and you all may be on here, I don't know, but someone I was talking, who was in the chat group. Now, for those of you all who don't know, we have a live chat group that runs on Facebook, where and that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, this is it right here. We have a couple of live chat groups on Facebook where all our members get to go and log in and chat with each other. Someone asked the question. Hello? Someone just joined in on the conversation and got you something blasting in the background. If you're going to have stuff in the background, either turn it down, turn it off, or mute your mic. Okay? All right. All right. This is one of our chat groups. This is the most active one. Okay? As y'all can see here, people talking about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff about carriers, a lot of stuff about the industry, a lot of stuff about how to do business, and they're sharing loads and they're sharing all types of stuff here in the chat group. If you're not part of the chat group and you are a member, I suggest you get in these chat groups. Okay. All right. All right. Someone asked a question yesterday, I think, in the chat group about getting paid. About they had a carrier, and the carrier they was trying to sign up a carrier, and the carrier was asking a whole bunch of questions about recourse and non-recourse and and factoring and all that type of stuff, and wanted to know who was the dispatcher's factoring company. And I was like, okay, so why would a dispatcher need a factoring company? Can any of y'all tell me why a dispatcher, an owner-op business manager, would need factoring? Is there any scenario where a dispatcher, an independent dispatcher, would need a factoring company, would need factoring? Are you all there?
Mr. Calvin, maybe if they felt like the dispatcher was responsible for getting their pay, because I have a brother that drives trucks, and he said the same thing to me. He was like, well, what you gonna do when the broker doesn't pay that carrier? Then that carrier gonna be looking for you to pay them. And I was like, I didn't understand that.
Now, see, that's because these people clearly don't understand the process. They clearly don't. Okay, there's a hierarchy. There's some things, like they say, SHIT runs downhill. that's how this works. Everything runs downhill. And at the bottom of the hill is who? You, the dispatcher. Okay? We're at the bottom of the hill. That's where we are when it comes to getting paid. Everybody gets their money before we get ours. You all do understand that, right? So when these carriers are asking you about, factoring, and you should say to them, say, no, if anybody should be worried about somebody not paying them, is me, because I get paid by you. Okay? Carriers, we don't pay anybody. We don't pay carriers. We don't pay brokers. We definitely don't pay shippers. You know, no, we do all the work beforehand, and then we get paid later. Believe it or not. Okay? If anybody is taking all the risks, it is the independent dispatcher, the owner-op business manager. So you need to flip that around and say, look, I don't think you understand the process. Because if anybody who's taking the biggest risk in this whole scenario, it is me. It is the owner-op business manager. Why? Because, first of all, the shipper has the load, right? The shipper makes a deal with the broker to give the broker a certain amount of money. Then the broker posts those loads, right? And then the broker posts the loads, and then the carrier will take that load, or a dispatcher will contact that broker and say, hey, my carrier wants this load, right? When that load gets picked up and dropped and delivered after the dispatcher has processed all the paperwork, not some of it, but all of it. You're the one who has to go and look for the load. You're the ones that has to present the loads to the carrier. You're the ones who have to then send the call back the broker and then accept the load or get the broker to give you all the info on the load. You're the one that takes the confirmation rate sheet, and you have to read the entire thing, and you send it over to your carrier, and they may read the fee line. That's the only part that they're probably going to read, and then they sign it, they send it back to you, and you have to forward it over to the broker. But then the broker sends you what the dispatch load form, and then the carrier picks up the load, goes and runs it. Then the carrier sends you the BOL, which you have to read, make sure it's done correctly, and process it and send it back over to the broker, right? And then the broker then forwards that up to their factoring company, and then the factoring company cuts the checks to who? The broker and to the carrier. Now, you tell me anywhere in there where that carrier should be worried about you not paying them, or where you're going to be responsible for paying the carrier. Show me anything within that process that even closely resembles the scenario of you being responsible for paying anybody. Okay? Well, and it's silent because you are not. Okay, that is so wrong that it's not even laughable. So what we need to start doing when these carriers start telling you stuff that they obviously don't have a clue on, you need to start calling them out on it and letting them and make them understand that that's not how the process works. And you need to start to educate them, because they're going off of, they hear a lot of stuff out there on the road and in the industry, and they're hearing it from people who obviously don't have a clue. They don't know what they're talking about. They think they know what they're talking about. They've been talking about it for years and decades, but just because you know something, or you think you know something, or you're doing something, does not mean that you're doing it the right way. You can be doing something the wrong way for 20 plus years and still be doing it wrong. Okay? So, they hear these terms and then they repeat them like they know what they're talking about, but they really don't. So you have to be the professional, and you have to educate them. Dispatchers do not pay anyone. Okay? You are paid by the carrier, the owner-operator. The owner-operator is paid by the broker's factoring company, which goes back to why are some of these owner-operators factoring the same load twice, and in some cases 3 times, which makes no earthly sense to me whatsoever. Because does anybody know of any broker who does not have a factoring company? Can you state to me any brokerage firm that does not use factoring? Anybody have a clue if there's any brokerage firm out there who don't use factoring? None. Exactly. It's just not popular. They wouldn't be able to stay in business if they did not have a factoring company, unless they're just got billions of dollars just laying around. Okay, so the need for a carrier to factor a load again after you send it to the broker is just utterly ridiculous. And a lot of these carriers, they don't know that. They think they know what they're doing, but they really don't. Okay, and then they'll ask you all these crazy questions as if they know, but they don't. They don't. They really don't. So if a carrier is asking you about being responsible for paying them, make sure you educate them on the process. And Mr. Carrier, I got to depend on you to pay me. You get your money before I get mine. I work as an agent for you. I don't work as an agent for the broker. I don't represent the broker. I represent you. You're my boss. You're my client. Not the broker, not the shipper. Because if you don't get your money, guess what? I don't get my money. So if you don't get your money, how am I going to be responsible for paying you for something I ain't got from you yet? Right?
Right.
see, that don't even make sense. That does it. So you got to make sure you turn it around and make sure that they understand that. Okay. But yeah, just the other day we had a carrier. One of the dispatchers or the business managers, was calling the carrier up and they was pitching the carrier, and the carrier was like, "Well, is your factoring recourse or non-recourse?" He said, "Well, I don't have factoring because I'm not responsible for paying you. My question should be, is your factoring recourse or non-recourse?" Huh? And then they said, "Huh? Because look, I'm dependent on you to pay me. It's not the other way around. Yeah, I go out and I find you the loads that's paying the kind of money you want to get paid, and I process all the paperwork, but I don't pay you. The broker's factoring company pays you. In fact, the broker himself doesn't really pay you. It's their factoring company. And every broker I know has factoring. Right?
Right.
And recourse or non-recourse doesn't even apply to a carrier. Why would recourse and non-recourse even be on a carrier's mind? I'm going to tell you why they say it, because they heard it somewhere, and they have no idea who it applies to. Recourse and non-recourse is only relevant to the shipper and broker, the shipper, broker, and factoring company. That's who is in that relationship when it comes to recourse and non-recourse. Okay? The carrier should have about a recourse or non-recourse, and I take that back because the carrier does have some concern with it, but that's a question that they should be asking the broker, not the dispatch firm, not the owner-op business manager. That's a question for the broker. And the reason why that's a question for the broker, because the broker's main concern is if for some reason the carrier fails in their obligation. If the carrier fails in their obligation, okay, to either deliver the load on time, do what they were supposed to do, or whatever the case may be, then the receiving shipper may not sign up. The receiving shipper may not sign off on it. So therefore, the shipper may say, "What? Well, I'm not paying you on that load," right?
Right.
But that's a breakdown on whose side? The carrier side. The broker would get a non-recourse factoring, right, to protect himself against unreliable carriers.
Yeah, that would be a carrier's fault.
Exactly. That's why brokers get non-recourse factoring, which usually costs them a percentage, maybe even 2% higher. The normal factoring fee may be 1.5 to 3%. But if you got the non-recourse, it may be as high as 5%. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what that means is this. The factoring company then assumes all the risk. If the broker gets a load from a shipper, and then the broker dispenses that load out to a carrier, the carrier accepts that load. The carrier picks that load up, right? Once that carrier picks that load up, the factoring company is now on, they're on the hitch. They're responsible now.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. All the risk is now theirs, because now they are obligated to pay that broker regardless.
Right.
You understand? Because here's what's happening. A non-recourse loan means this, and that's what it is. It's basically a non-recourse loan. That's what it is. Okay. And non-recourse basically means that once that load has been picked up, regardless of how it is delivered, in good condition, in good shape, on time, or whatever the case may be, damaged goods or whatever the case may be, right? That means that factoring company is still obligated to pay that broker.
Right. Just like if the load, once the load get dropped off, you obligated to pay that carrier. The factoring company obligated to pay that carrier.
Exactly. That's that's why they get that non-recourse. Okay.
So the factoring company got all the risk in the case.
Exactly. So the broker doesn't have any risk in paying anybody. Okay. Now, a recourse is basically just the opposite. It says that if there's a lot of ifs in recourse, if the load is picked up on time and delivered on time, if the load is delivered without damage, if the load is delivered without the carrier running into an accident or having to slow down or they couldn't get there on time, whatever reason, but for whatever reason that load doesn't get there, meet the requirements to be paid in full, guess who is responsible for paying that carrier? You're still on the hook for it. The broker. No, the broker, because that is that's a recourse loan.
Okay.
Right? Which means, it has certain recourses, attached to it. If this doesn't happen, this isn't that, then the what's called can still come out to the broker. Say, well, broker, you still owe me this money because I delivered it. I may not deliver it on time, or I may not did this, or the receiver shipper may have had some issues. I still deliver. You owe me some money. But if it's a non-recourse loan, that broker ain't got nothing to worry about. That factoring company assumes all the risks. Okay?
So either way, the carrier is covered as long as he do his part.
Exactly, as long as he do his part.
He don't got nothing to worry about.
But if he's in a non-recourse, and even in a non-recourse, the carrier can't just, say, hey, I'm going to get my money whether I lose the loan. You can't just drop the ball. Because even in a non-recourse, if you don't fulfill the basic requirements of the agreement, you're not going to get paid. Don't expect to get paid. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Does everybody understand the hierarchy or where you is on the SHIT pile? It's start rolling down here. Yeah, you the base.
Mr. Calvin, I'm glad you brought that up because my brother gave me that exact same scenario, and he was like, well, if that carrier gets that load and he get to Walmart on a Friday, and then Walmart say, well, this is not the shipment that we wanted, so we're not going to accept it. He say, so now it's Friday evening, your truck is sitting there, you can't get in touch with the broker, you can't get in touch with the shipper, and they have to sit there till Monday. Well, what if that trucker say bump it, and he leave that load there and he take off? Then who responsible for that load? I say, well, either the broker or the carrier going to be responsible for that load. He said, no, you going to be responsible for that load. And it's kind of hard to make him understand, I guess, because he's a company driver. And that's who they
That's what it is.
Why are you even talking to a company driver? They don't know squat.
Company driver, there you go.
Why can't you stop that company driver?
Well, he's my brother. He's been driving a while, so I'm just bouncing scenario. So I'm like, I can't talk to him because he's
Well, that's like trying to talk to somebody that know everything about football, ain't never played football then. ain't never been on nobody. Man, you wasn't even on the little league. You wasn't even on the pee football team. But you know everything you know about football. Look, if there's anybody who is lower on the totem pole than you, it's the company driver. Okay, look. I should have known you was talking to a company driver when you brought that up. I mean, he should just be taking notes. He got a bit of opening his mouth.
Okay, so I'll just blocking him out from here on.
Yeah.
I just have to block him out.
He don't know squat.
I'm getting nervous. Like, oh my God, how I'm gonna do this?
No.
Talk about that.
No. Go back and play this video for it and tell him I'm talking to him. Keep your mouth shut, because you don't know nothing. I'm telling you, I'm talking to him directly. You don't know nothing. So just take some notes, okay? But no. Independent dispatch. Look, that's why I love this part of the business. This is why when I tell you, remember we always say that the independent dispatcher or the owner business manager, as a management firm, you have a lot less liability than you do as a broker. This is why brokers have to have bonds, have to have the insurance, they have to have an authority and all that stuff, because they have a lot more liability. Legally, you don't have any liability. Your only legal attachment is that dispatch agreement. All you have to do is perform the outline duties within that dispatch agreement. And that is to do what? Locate, right? And find the owner-operator, the load that fits their criteria. And then process the paperwork. That's it. Can you think of a easier way to make money? Not legally. I can't think of a legal way. No, any other legal way that's easier. Okay? Right. I want some ice cream. Since y'all got the ice cream truck out there playing in the background. Don't be playing the ice cream man truck if you ain't gonna give everybody some ice cream now. Ice cream man. All right. So bad. Any more questions, or does anybody else have any thing they want to say about the factoring and who's responsible for paying who?
So the carriers never have factoring companies for themselves?
No, I mean, you can, but I wouldn't see the point in it. Now, a carrier would want to have a factoring. The only time a carrier would want to have a factoring company is if that carrier is dealing directly with the shippers.
Yeah.
If a carrier is dealing directly with the shipper, no broker involved, okay, that's when you want to have a factoring company. And the reason why is this. Here's the reason why factoring companies exist. Because shippers can take up to 90 days. Actually, a shipper can take up to 120 days to pay you. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
Legally, a shipper can take up to 120 days to pay you. Factoring is the same thing as what people call buying invoices.
Selling notes.
Exactly, or selling notes. It's the same thing. They just, for the trucking industry, they call it factoring.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Okay, like if you were a contractor, and you did carpet or roofing or flooring or something, and then you had this contract with this company where you construction stuff, but then that company don't get paid until they get their allotments every 6 months. okay? Or they get their allotments once a year, okay? And you agree to go in and do the floor. The flooring and all this stuff, and you don't spend all this money, on the flooring, this and that, and you labor and all this stuff, this and that, and then you send them an invoice for $100,000. Well, they got up to a year to pay that. If you're dealing directly with them. Now you got all these other companies out there that says we do what? We buy invoices, right? Or we buy notes. You have a note to this construction company for $100 grand. We'll buy that, right? And we'll pay you $80,000 right now, and we keep 20. You see how that works? Or we'll pay you 90, and we keep 10,000. That's how they make their money. Same thing with factoring companies. Okay? But that is the only real scenario where a carrier and owner-operator will actually need a factoring company. Because for the life of me, if you're thinking about this from a business standpoint, why would you want to, factor the same load 2 and sometimes 3 times? I've seen companies that factor the load 3 times. The broker already has the load factor, right? Then the owner-operator go and factors the load again, which is dumb, right? That's crazy. That's just crazy. And then there are some instances where the guy who owns the truck, but he doesn't own the company, and then I've seen some where they get a factoring company to make sure that the guy that got their authority signed on to, make sure that guy pays them, which is, and there's been some instances where the same factoring company is handling factoring on all 3 of those. So there'll be instances where one factoring company has gotten paid 3 times on one load. But these are the same people that want to quiz you about the process, when they're just throwing away money. Okay, the load only needs to be factored just once, and every broker I know already has factoring. So if they're getting loads, and let me tell you something: if you're getting loads from a load board, if you're getting loads through an independent dispatch firm or a owner business management firm, 9 times out of 10, that load is coming from a broker. So therefore, that load is already factored. Okay, and the way you determine it, if a broker has factored or not, just ask them one simple question: do you have quick pay? Right? And most brokers have, every broker I know has some type of quick pay. Quick pay means that the load is paid sometime between 1 and 5 days. That's quick pay, believe it or not. Because the load could take, if it was coming directly from the shipper, a shipper could take up to 120 days to pay you. Okay? Mm-hmm. So if a broker says they have quick pay, then they have factory. Ain't no need for you to factor that load again. All right. Any more questions on that? Anybody have any other questions? Today is Q&A. Questions, concerns, scenarios. Let's hear them.
Hey, Calvin.
Yeah.
It's Lloyd Jones, by the way. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. Good morning.
Morning.
I got a question. How do we vet carriers like from off the streets, like not going to the QTS load board or anything and looking them up where we can gauge them and see whether or not we want to deal with that carrier based on what their load board tells, that information. Like if I run into a carrier at a truck stop, and we want to do business, we determine we want to do business. How do I background check that carrier? What would I do?
Very simple. You go to SaferWeb.
SaferWeb.
Yeah, either that or you go to something that everybody got access to. Now, y'all heard this little thing called Google, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little there's little known, search engine site or app or whatever you want to call it. There's this little known, company called Google. Okay, if you go to Google and let's see here. If you go to Google and if you put in a DOT number or an MC number, does anybody have a DOT number or MC number real quick?
232-734.
Whoa, hold on, man. You did that quick. All right, 232.
734. That's not an owner operator. That's a big company, but it's just a DOT number.
232
734.
734.
And
that's a DOT number.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you need to go to this right here where it says snapshot. You go to Google, you pull it up, put it in, there it is right there. All the information you want to know about that carrier.
Okay, I see.
Everything you want to know. SMS results, licensing, and insurance, operating status.
Okay, I've been on this page before.
Yeah, this is safer way of information. Everything you want to know about this carrier.
Gotcha.
Okay. Going down here, that's down here the number of inspections. It's had a total of 1,503 vehicle inspections, drivers, 2009, hazmat, 104, IEP inspections, none. What was the inspections type? Out of service. Okay. Out of service inspections, 385. Out of service, drivers, 31. Out of service percentage on drivers, 1.5%, 1% on hazmat, and 25.6% on vehicle. National average percentage. Gives you everything you need to know right there. Okay?
Gotcha.
You can come down here and tell you that this company has had 2 fatal crashes. Okay?
Right.
28 crashes involving injury. Or 28 injuries, 28 injuries, from crashes. Okay? They've had 41 tows and total, crash related incidents 71. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So anything you want to know, you find on Safer Web. And you usually get to just by putting in DOT number and put the number and go to Google and search it on Google.
Okay.
And it pulls up what's called the company snapshot. It gives you a snapshot of the company, and this is all produced by Safer Web. Okay. If you want to, just get it, you can go to saferweb.com and we'll pull it up too.
Okay, just go straight there.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Or you can go to safer, safer.fm CSA dot.gov.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I see.
All right. Any other questions?
Thank you, Kev.
No problem. Any other questions? These Q&A. Q&A, questions, concerns, thoughts, afterthoughts, pre-thoughts.
I have another question. If
Yes, sir.
got a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I found out about the app, my dispatcher app.
Yeah.
And I downloaded it, but I don't see how to get into the back office, how to log in or get into the back office from the app.
How can I show you the app version? One moment. Oh, I know what I can do. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
You know what? Never mind, Calvin. I guess it was my phone, cause. Oh, hold up, no.
Well,
I got the question again, cause.
Well, let me show it to everybody. First of all.
Okay. All right.
Let me go to Wix. Let me log into my Wix app. Go to Wix. All right. Go to sites. My sites. Okay. Dispatchers. Edit site. Let's do this. Do it this way so I can show you how it looks on the app. Edit site. All right, here we go. Actions. Okay, view live site. I think I can view. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Not what I was trying to do. Hold on. Let's go to edit site. Come on, y'all. What is it doing? I just want to play. Like, really? It takes that long to do that? I mean, right. There we go. All right. Let's preview the site. What? I had it in a jump back out. What's really going on? Yeah, let's do this. You tripping right now. What's going on with that? Come on. All right. But anyway, there's a way for you to, I can tell you how to do it.
Okay.
But we'll wait for that to load up. Okay. Now, if you're on the My Dispatcher app, I'll go to the one on my phone. It just takes forever to load up. Find it on my phone. That's My Dispatcher. I got some of the apps on my phone. Oh, there it is. Hopefully. All right. All right, let's go switch to mobile. All right, there it is. All right, see, now you see this right here? Let's preview it real quick. All right. All right. You said now you want to see where to do what now? How to?
Well, when I installed the app, right, and when I open it up and click on it, everything works. Like I click on the Facebook, that works. Click on the phone number, that works. The email,
right.
Send you email, but
all right.
no way to get into the back office.
You see these 3 lines up here?
That's what I'm saying. There are no 3 lines. They're not there on my app.
There's no 3 lines.
And up at the top right, where it's supposed to be the 3 lines in the menu, that's not there on the app.
You gotta have that on there.
It don't. That's the only thing that's not there. You got the Facebook. You click on the little icon picture.
Well, what's
nothing.
there?
It's blank.
Nothing.
White.
Nothing.
Just white. White.
You try clicking the white space?
I tried clicking the white spot where it's supposed to be. Then it popped it.
What kind of phone you got?
Galaxy S7 Edge. Samsung.
It's an iPhone, man. I know it's there. I know it's there because see how it is on my phone.
I see, yeah, and that's the only thing I'm missing. That's the only thing I'm missing on this app. The video will play.
Does anybody else have that? Does anybody else have that problem? I'm not sure where it would be on the Galaxy. You try turning your phone sideways.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna uninstall it and install it again. See if that'll work for me. Like I said, everything works on it. I can email from the info. Click on info at my dispatcher. It takes me to the email. Click on the phone number. It'll dial a number for you. Click on Facebook. It'll go to Facebook. Click on enroll. It'll go to the enroll page.
Now hold on. That's the question. Is this what you're seeing?
I'm seeing that exactly. I'm seeing all of that what you're showing.
Okay.
Minus the 3 lines.
Okay. You see where it says info@mydispatcher.org?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see this number. You see the Facebook thing, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't see some lines or some dots or anything over there?
No, sir.
What about to your left? See anything on the left?
No, sir.
See anything at the bottom?
No, sir. Facebook is at the bottom again. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it looks just like that. My screen on my phone looks just like what you're showing me right now, minus the 3 dots at the 3 lines at the top. Everything but that.
I don't know what's up with that, man. Well,
yeah, I'm gonna uninstall it and install it again.
That's what you should be seeing right there. That's what you should be seeing right there.
Issues.
This is how it looks on Google from the Google Play.
Yeah.
Okay. So for Android, but I don't know why you wouldn't be seeing it. But this for those of you who don't know, we do have an app version on the site, and you can go and download it on Google Play and download it on your iPhone too. But
also, Kevin, on the app at the bottom, you got it allows you to at the bottom it has the 3 dots, and it has the phone icon, email icon, and the location icon all at the bottom. And when you click on 3 dots, it only says contact us, directions, and notifications.
All right, do this. Do this on your phone. Go to your phone browser, okay, and type in mydispatcher.org. Okay, when it comes up on your phone, right, is there a way you can take that from your browser and save it to your start page?
Okay, like the link. I see what you mean.
Yeah, just save it to your start page, and that will give you an imprint on your apps, part of your phone, right?
Yeah, let me see if I could do that though.
And then, because that should still give you the phone, that should still give you the mobile version. because you can always go to on what's called and click mobile version, mobile view.
Right.
That's basically going to give you the app view. Okay?
Okay.
And that should solve your problem.
Okay.
All right. While we keep doing that, let's do this. How many of y'all have been making your phone calls? You've been calling up your carriers and stuff.
Yes.
Okay. What's been some of your feedback and your responses? How successful have you been at getting carriers signed up?
Well, Calvin, I could say this week I got 2.
Cool.
Well.
Congrats.
How many calls you made?
Yes, thank you. But one was a box truck.
Yeah.
You know how that's going.
Yeah. I mean, the box trucks, that just requires a whole lot of time. Okay, it really does, because in order for you to be successful in managing box trucks, you got to go out and talk to people face to face. Okay, you got to make those little personal contacts with those mom and pop shops face to face. And if you don't have the time to do that, if you're not, especially if you're not in the same city or the area where your box truck operator is. So this is what makes it difficult for you as an owner or business manager to manage those types of operators. Okay.
Yeah.
You're much better off sticking with the big 4. Okay. Flatbed, reefer dry van, and the auto haulers. Okay. But your closing ratio is what now? I mean, you made about how many calls when you got those 2 signed up?
I want to say 40.
Okay. So
yeah.
You're still looking at about a 10% about a 5% closing ratio.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's not bad. All right. So let's look at it this way. Now let's ask a different question. How many said send me the dispatch agreement and then they send it back in?
Had that too.
And how many of those?
3.
We had 3 on top of the 2 you got closed.
Correct.
So really, your overall your initial call closing is up to what? So that's 5 total, right? That agreed to have the dispatch agreement said. So your first line call closing ratio. You see, and you made about 40 calls.
Yes.
So you're doing a little bit better than 10%.
Yeah, I felt good, and
so you're doing about 10.2%. All right, so you're getting better now. Now, did you do a follow-up call?
Yes. Yes, I did.
And you did the follow-up pitch?
Yes, I did.
Okay. What was the reason? Huh?
The 3 didn't answer though.
So
yeah.
Those 3 you didn't get a chance to actually do the follow-up pitch with because they didn't answer.
Correct.
All right. You try calling from a different phone number?
Oh. No, but I will.
Hey. Look, the whole point is, look, and I'm going to tell you why they didn't answer.
Okay.
Because they was afraid that you were going to sell them. That's why they didn't answer. I mean, the only time someone won't pick up a phone is because they're afraid of you. And the time someone who won't engage you is because they're afraid. They are afraid that because you made too much sense to them the first time you called them. And so it was like they didn't expect you to make that much sense. And then they got the phone and said, well, that damn woman almost sold me. That's what they said in their head. That's what they said in their head. Damn, she good. She made too much damn sense. You know, I've been that picking that phone when she called back.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So look, so your goal now should be to try to get them on the phone by any means necessary. Because I guarantee you, if you get them on the phone, if you get them on the phone, and you do that follow-up pitch, you know, you make them feel like, man, look, I got some loads waiting on you. Look, do you want this money or not? I guarantee you get them on the phone, and you say, hey, just hold on. Matter of fact, no, just hold on. Let me see what I can find for you that's leaving out of your area right now. I'm gonna see if I can find. I'm gonna see what high dollar freight we got that's leaving out of your area right now. And I guarantee you they ain't gonna hang up.
Okay.
Or if you tell them, say, I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes with some good high dollar freight that's leaving. I'm out of your area right now. And then if you want it, let me know, and we can go from there.
Okay.
You think they're gonna not pick up the phone when you call them about, or you think they're going to hang up the phone? No, because they're gonna be too intrigued to see just what you can find. And if you say I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes, or she gonna find how to in 2 minutes, yeah, right, whatever. And you got the straight dispatch, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So there you go. You're gonna call them back in 2 minutes. You're gonna go on there. You're gonna pull up you probably gonna, and I go in there and I look for $4, $5 loads. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something that's at least $3.50 or better. And then when you do that, you're gonna wind up calling them back, and they'll be like, man, shoot, okay, well, yeah, let's get some of that. Okay, well, sign my dispatch agreement. Give me my dispatch agreement back, and we can make this happen for you. Quick, fast, and unheard.
Thank you.
Now, but those of you who are plugged into us right now, and but those of you who are going to be watching this later, if you don't know what the straight dispatch is, and I know y'all hear us talk about that, you know, from time to time. Okay, if you don't know what that is, straight dispatch is this is what straight dispatch is. Y'all see it right there? That's straight dispatch. That is a low board extension license key. And that software was developed by one of our members, a very new member, as a matter of fact, when he signed on with us, when he joined us. This guy didn't know anything about trucking. He had never been in the trucking industry, never done anything in trucking industry, didn't know what dispatching or freight brokering was. All he knew is he saw one of our broadcasts and said, I think I can use that and make some money. and guess what? He signed up, and he didn't know jack, didn't know nothing. Okay, he was a software developer. He was a guy that does the troubleshooting. You know, when you call him and say, hey, my internet ain't working properly, or this website's not working properly, or my, Galaxy Pro tablet, is sticking. He was the guy to help you out, let him take over your screen. He worked his magic, and bam, got your back going. Okay? He was that type of guy. Didn't know anything about logistics. Didn't know anything about freight brokering or dispatching, trucking industry whatsoever. Nothing. But he saw one of our broadcasts, thought to himself, nah, I can probably use this to get me out of these 2 full-time jobs I'm working. I can do some home and make some money. So he signed on, right? He didn't know enough not to do what we told him to do, so he just did what we told him to do. And his very first couple of weeks, I think he had until like 7 or 9 carriers signed up. Started booking them loads, finding him about 4 loads per week. Next couple of weeks, he's earning somewhere between $3 and $4 grand a week. So then he calls us up, and we set up an appointment to do a consultation. And we talked about him doing something else within the industry that he can develop, on his own. And he came up with the idea of helping to build something that would enable our members and people in the industry to search load boards faster. He looked at the process and said, how can I speed that up? What can I do to enhance the process of dispatchers finding loads for carriers? And this is what he came up with. A license key that when you go in, and this is a load board extension, okay? You go in and you put in the amount of money you're looking for. like let's say $4 per mile. Okay, we're gonna keep it at red. We're gonna click save. And then when you do that, it's gonna update. The red is the highlight color that you want to highlight those loads for. Now, today is Saturday, so let's look for some loads that are leaving out on Monday, right? So we're gonna look for some loads that are leaving out on Monday. And we'll look for van, flatbed, and reefers. And what was that guy at that you said that one of the ones that didn't call back?
He was out of Des Moines. He wanted to go to Indiana.
He was out of where?
Des Moines, Iowa.
You said Des Moines.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of D. What's it? DEMO?
DES. And
DES?
Yeah, Des Moines.
DES?
I think it's DESMOINES.
Why would someone spell Des Moines?
I think it's French.
Des Moines,
Oh, Des Moines. Okay.
Yeah. It's with the space.
That's
The
weird.
first one at the top, yeah.
Right there. Des Moines. Okay. Okay. I know. I didn't pronounce it Des Moines. All right. All right. And he wanted to go where?
Indiana.
Why do you want to go to Indiana?
He lives there. He only makes very short runs, he says.
Okay.
I actually found something for him, but he would have to go a little further, but I could get him back to Indiana.
See, that's very specific.
Right. And that was sort of rough.
That's a very specific run.
If he would have took it, he would have been out until the 23rd because he would have had to go to PA and come back down, but it was like 2,800. So I think it was worth it.
Let me see what loads are leaving out of Des Moines. We're not going to Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to set a little high. All right. On this website, this load board don't have anything leaving out of Des Moines that's paying $3 per mile. Let's try. Let's see what it's got. Interstate. Okay, my bad. My bad. I'm just leaving out. There's something right there. Hold on here. That one is paying $204. That's not taking them to Indiana, taking them to Madison. Okay. So there's nothing on that load board for that right there. Let's get out of Trucker's Path.
I found something more in direction. Great.
Somebody trying to jam.
I'm sorry.
All right. All right. What we're doing now is we're just trying to show some. Hold on, I'm in the wrong thing here. I'm in the wrong thing. Let me go under. There we go. Thousands of available loads. Find loads. This is Des Moines. Is it Indiana?
Yes.
Monday. What type of truck was he?
Reefer.
You know, Reefer can pull a dry van loads too, right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Ain't nothing on trucks pad. Indiana.
I found something on direct freight.
Mr. Calvin, you got it set for today's date.
October. Oh yeah, that's the day. My bad. Thank y'all. There we go. Don't know what I do without y'all. There we go. All right. Quite a few stuff that's paying $2. We got a couple of stuff that's paying $2 per mile. There's some stuff right there. There's that same load that we saw on what's called $2.60. There's a load here that's paying $2.11 and $2.11. So all three of those are going to Indiana. Yeah, when you get those very specific loads, I want to go from here to here.
Yeah.
Then you got to do a little bit more research. You got to start, which is the reason why we give y'all access to so many load boards. Because when you get it random stuff like that, you know, you gotta have to search, you know, multiple load boards. And a lot of times, the best place to go is to privatize load boards. And y'all realize that?
No.
Yep. Sometimes if you got those specific type loads,
Yeah.
it's not against the rules for you to go to, let's say, the Warner load board.
Yeah.
Right? And then just call up the Warner broker and say, hey, I got a carrier that's trying to get from such and such to such and such. What you got that's coming up, or what do you have that can get me close to that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't.
Because you can go like here, where it says like Warner, you go like one of these privatized load boards, because Warner's a privatized load board because it's not a subscription, right?
Yeah.
You can go to something like Warner or JB Hutt or Snyder or, you know, or something like that, all right? Des Moines Hour, right?
Yes.
Well, destination Indiana. See if the guys ain't posted. No matching loads. Hold on here. Yeah, they got one leaving out of there going somewhere else, but it's not. It's going from hour to hour. All right. That's 1 hour to hour. Short run, 225 miles. You can call them up and find out what the and what it's paying. There's a reference number.
Okay.
But there's nothing against the rules that says you can't go to a Warner or a Snyder load board or a JB Hutt load board and see what they have available. And if you don't see anything, you can always just call them up and say, hey, I got a carrier that's trying to do this and trying to do that. And a lot of times those conversations may not yield anything for that particular carrier, but it may yield you something for something else, like a dedicated run. That's what I call fishing. Now, as a dispatcher or on our business manager, you're not supposed to do that. But you can do it if that wasn't your purpose. Y'all see where I'm going with this?
Right.
So dispatch is not supposed to be negotiating with, well, I say that back. You can negotiate with brokers, you can't negotiate with shippers. So it's completely okay to do that with brokers. Okay, but dispatch is not supposed to be negotiating with shippers. Brokers, that's what they have an authority. They have an authority to do so. You do not, but you can negotiate with a broker because you are representing who? Your carrier, right? So you can negotiate with a broker, you just can't negotiate with a shipper. Okay, some shippers don't. Most shippers you talk with, they're not gonna ever say, hey, you shouldn't be negotiating with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to stop you, and they're not going to, rat you out or anything, so to speak. But, it's just one of those, rules that everyone just lets slide for the greater good because they're trying to get their load ran. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're probably not, you probably never run into a situation where a shipper would say to you, well, I can't talk prices with you because you're not a broker. If you can get them that far, trust me, they'll talk prices with you, but you're not supposed to be doing it. Okay? So don't go out and say, Calvin told me I can negotiate with shippers. Because that's not what I said.
Well,
okay?
In that realm, would this be a good way to find this one carrier that's a box truck, some freight?
Most brokers don't have box truck freight. They don't even deal with it.
Got it.
Okay? I mean, you could ask them, but it's been my experience that because here's the problem. When brokers talking to shippers, they're not talking to shippers about 1 or 2 loads. Brokers they're negotiating to take ownership for as much freight as they can afford if they have to prepay for it, or they can afford if their credit will allow them to, or they can afford if the shipper is willing to give them as much as they think they can move. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Because being a broker is it's not as simple as people might make it seem. Because your normal conversation with a shipper on the broker side, first of all, you make 1,000 phone calls before you even get one shipper. Just say, okay, yeah, let me hear what you got, and you got 20 seconds. Literally, that's how the conversation goes. I got about a half a minute, and that's considered a long time with the shipper on your, just for getting this call. Got about half a minute. Okay, now you got 30 seconds, to hook that shipper. Okay, so if you can get past that point, when you get to talking about, I always say if you want to impress the shipper, start off with telling them how you're gonna move their low-paying freight.
Okay.
That's the surest fire way to get a shippers to get their attention off bat. The first thing out of their mouth was well, tell me how much freight you have that pays less than $1 per mile. And let me show you how. And let me tell you how I can help you move that. Now you got their attention, right? Because they got a whole bunch of freight like that they can't move. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And now you got their attention. They say, well, we got a whole bunch of freight like that. How are you going to move it? I'm going to lose money on it, of course. If you tell me you got freight that's paying 75 cents a mile, I'm going to offer the carrier $1.25 a mile or $1.50 a mile. Okay. All right. Well, we got about 2,000 loads like that we need to move every week. Okay. I can probably help you just off the top of my head. I can help you move a quarter of that every week. Okay. So you want 500 loads? Yeah. All right. Well, cool. What we got to do to get signed up with it? Well, hold on. you see how you flip that around? Now you got them saying, well, what we got to do to get signed up with it? Well, hold on, wait a minute. They're not so fast there, Jeffro. Now let's talk about your high dollar freight, right?
Right.
Because I gotta have a way to discount this low dollar freight. I gotta have a way to I can't just lose money on it. I gotta have a way to make money too. So, but that's how you get their attention. That's how you get them. That's how you get them engaged in a conversation. Now, once you've engaged them in that conversation, what probably came before that, if you are a broker, they're probably their shipper's gonna want to know a couple of things. How long you been in business? Now chances are, if you tell him, "Oh, I just started my brokerage firm, a month ago," and they're probably gonna go ahead and in that conversation. Call us back when you got at least 9 months on your season. Okay? But let's say you've been in business for 9 months. Been in business for 10 months. Okay. Next question is, right? What's your Dun & Bradstreet credit report? What's your pay index? Now, a lot of y'all, you don't know what a pay index is or Dun & Bradstreet credit report. Dun & Bradstreet credit report goes from 0 to 100. 100 is the highest you can get. Okay? Most shippers are going to want you to have somewhere around a 92. Right? Okay?
Yeah.
And they're going to want you to have somewhere around a 90 on your pay index. Okay? Now, if you don't have that, they're probably going to go back to that. Well, we can probably still do business with you, but you're going to have to do what? You're going to have to prepay for your loads. Ooh. Prepay for my loads. What do you mean by that? Well, I mean, based on the amount of months you've been in business or whatever this and that, we'd be willing to take a chance on you, and we can give you about 500. We can lock you about 500 loads a week or 1,000 loads a week, but you got to prepay them. What? Yeah, you got to prepay for it. That's a concept, ain't it? You got to prepay for the loads to get them, right? Now you got that big fee you got to pay out, and if you ain't got 40, 50, 60, $100,000 laying around, then you just out of luck again.
Well, Calvin, the other one, I talked to the shipper. They put me on hold to give me the information. Came back on the line. She said, well, we ran, his numbers, and he's only been in business for 7 months. So we require him to have macro tracking. Now, it turned out to not be a problem, but I didn't know what that was. Is that how?
Need him to have what now?
Macro tracking.
Oh, macro tracking.
Yeah. He said he had it, but I didn't know what it was. But I acted like
I
did.
It's just another form of GPS. It's a little bit more technical. It's an enhanced form of GPS, which they put like a direct tracker on the load, and where every time he stops or every time he goes into a place or whatever gets recorded. Everything. You have to when you stop, you gotta log it in. It's basically just another word for micromanaging.
Okay.
I know y'all get all these high-tech terms. It's basically just another form of micromanagement. Okay. That happens a lot. It happened a lot when I was with Covenant Transport. When we were doing military runs, when you're carrying like the ordnance, ordnance, and if y'all know it or not, weapons are transported over these roads all the time. Weapons, ammunition, explosives, or the components of explosives. They're transported on the road all the time. And when you do that, you got to have that type of tracking on your truck. They normally, when you get those types of loads that require that type of security, is you either have what's called well, we call them a shadower, which means you got someone who is following you, or they're on that same route as you are, but you don't know who they are. Do you get it?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So they're assigned another vehicle to shadow you, but you don't know who they are. Okay, and they're sending back reports just like you're sending in your reports. And if they don't match up, then you got a problem. And usually they only allow team drivers to run those types of loads. Or there's another company out there that specifically caters to those type of runs. And usually when you get those types of runs, when you get to the shipper, you gotta pass your background checks, you gotta have your TWIC cards, you gotta have your passports, you gotta have all that type of stuff. All this gotta be cleared. You gotta be hazmat, you gotta have every type of things you can have, right? And then what they normally do is they give you some type of non-lethal either non-lethal firearm, either tasers or a something called a I actually have one here in the house. I can show it to you. There's a couple of weapons that they give you that are non-lethal. They fire the pepper spray balls. They fire the pepper spray rounds. Like it looks just like it looks like a weapon. It looks like a handgun, or it looks like an assault rifle. But it's basically a high-powered paintball gun. But they shoot the 40 millimeter pepper spray balls. Yeah, they travel like the handgun will fire up to 550 feet per second. The assault rifle, when it looks like an assault rifle, that will fire up to 850 feet per second. It has a range of about 750 meters. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. About 900 feet. And then the other one, the handgun, has a range of about 700 feet. And that type of velocity, if it hits you, it's going to hurt. It's going to leave a mark, and it's going to dispense the pepper spray or the tear gas all over you. So you're going to be choking, crying, and itching, and you're going to have a very big bruise on you. Okay?
Right.
So I have a couple of them here in the house that we keep for home protection, non-lethal home protection. I can show them to you, but they carry matter of fact, but they give them out sometimes when you carry that type of stuff. All right. Believe it or not, this is not a real assault rifle. Can y'all see this?
No, we only see a screen.
No.
Y'all don't see my screen?
No, we don't do red freight.
Y'all
We don't want it.
We only see the screen. We can't see you.
Oh, okay, hold on. I don't know why y'all can't see me. Hold on, let me do this. Can y'all see it now?
Yeah, there you go.
Now, believe it or not, this is not a real firearm. This is a pepper spray. Y'all see here? This is the pepper spray. It shoots this clip. These are pepper spray bullets. Can y'all see these?
Yeah.
All right, one is blue and orange. The other one is white and blue. The orange and blue one, that's pepper spray. It's filled with pepper spray. The white and blue is filled with tear gas powder. Okay? Now, they're kind of hard, so when they hit you, it's going to hurt.
Right.
And this is, you know, same weight, looks just like a regular, you know, close quarter combat assault rifle. You know, I've got it equipped with the combat lighting on both sides. Okay, but it works just like a regular, you know, assault rifle. You know, you charge it right here, and it's semi-automatic, and it lets off a sound. When you fire it, it sounds like an assault rifle, but it's not. So that's a non-lethal home protection.
What's the cost, Calvin?
This one costs about $650. This is the T. I think it's called the TGRX2 Commando. The MK2 mod and mod 3. Okay, you have to order it. This right here is the handgun version of a Glock. As you can see, just like a Desert Eagle almost, right?
Right.
But as you can see here, the clip itself. I want to pop one of these bad boys. Y'all have left this coughing and crying. They normally don't pop it, you know, if they fall on the ground or something. They have to make some serious impact. Now, the assault rifle carries, you can hold about 32 or 40 rounds. Hold on a second, you all. Get this call here for a second.
Call for extension 2 to accept. Press 1 to shut the.
This is Calvin with RBBS. We're right in the middle of operational training class.
Hi, my name is Selena Brown, and I was actually having some questions before I signed up for your.
Yes, ma'am. And what question do you have?
I noticed that you were talking about being like brokering and doing yourself, but I was wondering if there's an opportunity for me to just dispatch and be like the freight manager.
Our platform now gears more towards the dispatching. What we do now, you probably were looking at one of the earlier videos when we were freight brokers and we were hired. That was almost 2 years ago. Now our platform is, our platform is a networking, consulting, and tools and resources platform, which simply means is we provide you with everything you need to book freight from home and build your own book of business as an independent dispatch or business management firm or the owner of business management firm. Yeah, and you keep 100% of everything you earn, and we provide you with the training and the tools, the resources, the consulting, a network, and the support.
Cool beans.
Okay.
Another question. Is it mandatory? And if the answer is probably yes to this. Will I have to get a laptop, of course, and get the high-speed internet, or will I be just use my phone or a tablet?
I wouldn't recommend you try to do this just on your phone. I mean, if you're gonna run a business, okay?
Right.
Trying to do this on your phone is not advisable, okay? Because you want to be able to, search load boards and do multiple things at the same time, and you just can't do that on a phone. You be doing yourself a disservice and your clientele.
Gotcha. So will I be able to have it substitute for?
Yeah, if you got one of those tablets, because I have, if you got a tablet that can be converted into a laptop, that would be more than sufficient. But at some point in time, if you get to the point to where you're really doing this on a very high level, you're going to want to get yourself a good laptop computer that has at least 1 terabyte of operating space and memory, so that it works pretty fast, and just make sure you have some high-speed internet.
Okay. I was referred to you by a friend of ours. She does my fiance's hair brand, Sonia, and I'm over the road with him, so that's why I was asking about the laptop, because I want to make sure that I'll be able to do it while I'm in the truckway. He drives for West Express.
Okay.
But, as far as myself, my own income, that, of course for both of us, because we're going to get married, but as far as my own income, I was looking into it, and we were looking into going ahead and going,
that sounds like a good plan. I started booking freight for other carriers while I was on the road and driving trucks, so that sounds like a good plan. Okay.
Okay, so it is possible. It's living in share.
Okay.
I can do it while I'm in the truck.
Yeah, as long as you got that, as long as which I'm pretty sure he probably has the internet package, in his truck or something like that. If you like me, I had.
He doesn't but it is an option.
Yeah.
It is that option.
Yeah, get that option. Having to get that option to get that internet, because when you get to a truck stop, you want to use some good internet. Sometimes you can rely on the internet that they offer at the truck stops and stuff, but you want to be able to have that option, so in case that way you're never out of touch. Okay.
Awesome. Holding, and the current price I saw online is $349.
That's correct. It's $349.95. It's your one-time enrollment fee. That's not a yearly fee. That's a one-time fee. And then after that, you will pay your monthly subscription fee, which is $39.95 per month to access your back office tools and resources.
Cool, man. Because I was looking at older video, and you were saying, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
maybe it's old, so I have to validate everything. And we can get our ducks in a row.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, we have a lot of older videos that are still online. Okay.
Thank you so much. You're very helpful. I can't wait to start doing this.
So look forward to seeing you on our platform.
Cool beans. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, these will hold these right here will hold, I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These will hold 10 to 11 of the 40 millimeter the pepper spray rounds, and then the assault rifle one will hold up to 32 rounds. So it looks pretty menacing, but these are completely non-lethal. So these are pretty good. A lot of, even if you're not allowed to have a firearm, these are perfectly legal for you to own. Because they allow you to be able to provide home protection without lethal force. Okay? But they will scare the hell out of someone. You know what I mean? So, they feel real, sound real, but you won't kill anybody with them. You won't do any real serious damage to them, but you will make them feel very uncomfortable. Okay?
Okay.
And these are operated on gas.
Yeah, CO2.
Gas canisters, okay? They're operated on the CO2 canisters. But you all have probably seen these on the road. If you was in trucking, you see some guys that were carrying this type of stuff. But this is what they carry when they're doing those types of loads and stuff. A lot of them want to. Now there are some carriers out there that actually carry real weapons. That they carry a lot of sensitive material, live ordnance and stuff like that. They do a lot of transport for the military, and I think there's a company out there that is authorized for the drivers to carry and display, real weapons. So don't approach those guys, just BSing with them, because you can wind up getting yourself hurt. Okay. All right. Any more questions?
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two. I'm interested in the central dispatching U-ships, and I've been looking at all the videos. I just have a couple of questions. One, before I try to apply for central dispatch, would you recommend that I get a website that they can look at and see that I'm actually needing to transport autos? And two, if I just follow exactly what you say, I know you said not to, you don't recommend everybody to mess with central dispatch, but if I do exactly what you say and nothing extra, should I be okay and not get kicked off?
You can do exactly what I say and still get kicked off. Look, central dispatch is auto hauling itself. In the way that we break it down for you, in order for you to do it at a high level and make $1,000 a day, it's more than just following the steps. There's some intuitiveness to it. It's kind of like trying to teach someone to play poker. Then y'all are poker players.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you know that poker is not about knowing all the rules and all the procedures and all the cards. It's an instinctual type thing, right?
Yeah, you gotta have a little moxie.
Exactly, because you're not playing the game, you're playing the person.
Right.
Okay, so it's kind of like that. It is like that, and it's kind of like playing the stock market. You gotta know when to do certain things. It's just you gotta feel your way around it, and there's some strategy that is involved. Now, if you follow the videos and if you don't try to do anything extra than what we just show you how to do, you should be okay. Okay, but I can't sit here and promise you that if you just stick to what we tell you to stick to, that you're not going to make some mistakes, because there's a lot of things that are involved. Like there's certain. This is where the lanes really come into play. When I'm dealing with central dispatch and booking the auto haul loads, posting the load, going on a new ship, finding a load, grabbing it, and then posting it on central dispatch, making a bid and all that type of stuff. I don't do anything up north because the pricing is different. You understand? If you ever notice on central dispatch, if you go on central dispatch, the cars that run up north, they're at a very high dollar amount. Okay, the bids up there are very high dollar, right? Or what they're paying the carriers is much higher than what they pay in the southern states. or on the southern side. I stick with the southern states: Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, okay, and maybe Texas. Because in those states, they're paying the carriers, $150, like $150 to $250, maybe $300 per car. Versus up north and up on the other side, they're paying $800 a car, $1,100 a car, sometimes almost $2,000 a car. Now it's going to be very hard for you to find a load on U-Ship, right? And you bid it what, $1,800, right? Or you bid it $1,000, or you bid it $1,200, and then and if something that's got to be shipped up north, and you go up there and post it on to Central Dispatch, and you see everybody up there is paying $1,000, $1,200, $2,000, and you got yours on and you bid it $1,100. So what you gonna pay the carrier up there? You see what I'm saying? Versus the same type of deal on the southern side. Carriers, you see bids up there where they're paying carriers, where they're offering, $150 a car, $200 a car, $300, very top $400. You see what I'm saying? So if you bid it $1,100, you got room enough to pay what, $400, $500, maybe $600 or $700, and still make yourself $200, $300, and $400.
Right.
You see the strategy on that?
Right.
So just be careful with that, and just my advice to you: that if you're gonna do it, stick with the southern states.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Questions. It's now 12:15.
Calvin.
Hey, Calvin.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Somebody else.
A quick question about the directory that edit the profile. Still can't get my profile picture up.
Okay, today, here's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get off, I'm going to make everyone administrators, okay? I'm going to leave it up for about a month on everyone being the administrator. That should give everybody time to get over it and see if that works. Because we tried to figure that out, and even I can't get it to work unless I'm the administrator. So, and I don't know how some people are able to get it to work and some don't. Because some people are able to get it to work, okay, with you all being just moderators. How they're doing it, I don't know. I don't think they even know, really, because we've had a couple people that have been on that actually have done it, and they couldn't help us figure it out. All they know is that they was able to do it. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it has to do with the browser you're using, which I've tried it on several different browsers, and it didn't seem to have an effect on it. I don't know if it's the type of computer you're using, or if you're, or whatever. I'm not certain on how what's the factor that's causing some people to be able to do it and others, though you can't. So I can get this. What's going on here? Give me a second, y'all. But I don't know why some people can do it and others can't. So I don't understand that. Because we've had some people that have came on and they've been able to do it without any problems. Come on, computer, don't get stuck on me now. Okay, my computer's getting stuck on me. All right, here we go. But I don't know why it allows some to do it and others not. But it does allow some people to be able to get on there and to update their to add their pictures to it, as you all can see here. Oh my God. to the members page. So we got going on here, but it does allow some people to actually get on and get that done, and then others it does not. I don't know why. And we've got some people who were able to load up their pictures, and a few, 1, 2, 3, and then myself. I was able to load mine up, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it won't allow you to do it. Some it will, some it won't. So, all right, but I'll go ahead and make everyone administrators. I've got to find my passwords to this site. I originally worked. This is a modification of another site that I worked on about 10 years ago. Believe it or not, I started it. I built this site about 10 years ago, but it was for another company that I had. But it had some of the stuff in it that I liked, so I just went in and kept it and just remodified it.
Okay.
But I'll try to make that happen for you. Okay?
Yes.
All right. We got time for about 2 or 3 more questions, and then we're going to call it a day.
Hey
Calvin.
Well, let's let the gentleman go first because he's been waiting here for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I sent you an email about this, but I've been looking at the videos and whatnot, and are we supposed to have like someone assigned to us, like an agent or something?
No.
Okay.
No. Because remember, you are the workforce. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the videos I heard you say something about get with the person you enrolled under or something like that. I don't know if I'm enrolled.
No. That's if you're on a corporate enrollment.
Oh, so you was talking some corporate stuff.
Yeah. All right. We have different enrollment levels. In case y'all didn't know it, we have different levels. Right. We have different levels of enrollment.
Yeah, I know about the different levels of enrollments that you have. I probably just misunderstood.
Yeah, we have different levels of enrollment. We have the individual enrollment, we have the corporate enrollment, and we have the corporate 1.0, 2.0, and the corporate unlimited. If you are a corporate enrollee, basically if you work for a company and they sign up for the corporate enrollment, which means they can add up to 10 additional people to our platform, and you would each have your own logins and everything like that. There are certain things
be
that
enrolled under them.
Exactly. So you have to contact that person on certain things that are trying to get things that you need, but you still get the same, all the access and things that you do as any other enrollment. The only difference is you're not paying us; you're paying that person. If you're paying that person at all. So sometimes we have people who have 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, or 19 agents that work for their company, and they will pay $699, and that covers all 10 of them plus themselves, and they pay $99.95 per month versus the $39.99 per month. Then if you're on the 2.0, they pay a fee of $999.95, and that covers themselves and 20 employees, and they pay $199.95 per month. But then we have the unlimited, where they pay like $2,495.95, and that allows them to enroll an unlimited number of employees, and they pay $299.95 per month. But the more people you have in those situations, the better deal it is, because you have a set amount and you're able to save yourself money, company wide. Okay.
Right. Also, what was that? The National Dispatchers Network, that info, the toll-free number and the ethos. How do I get that?
Okay, we don't give out toll-free numbers anymore. This is why we give you all the National Dispatchers Network directory. Okay, you all, this is what you all get now. You get this directory, and you're able to go in and create your own profile. You can put in the links to your company. You can tell about, you and your company, who you are, put your phone numbers and all that stuff in there. You'll also be able to go ahead and create blogs and stuff that you can share on other social media sites. You can connect with other, members of this directory. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get as many people in the industry as possible to register with this directory. Not just those who are part of our network, but shippers, brokers, carriers, everybody who's in the industry, want them to register on this network. So that's why we encourage you all, when you come here, create your blog, share the network, share the information about the network, and let them know that this part of it is free. You can join this directory for free, and that way you can network with other industry professionals.
Okay, so where do I go, or if somebody's interested, where do I tell them to go to join?
Just tell them to go to the Who Are We page.
Okay, I got you.
Go to the Who Are We page, and you click, anywhere that says, once you go to the Who Are We page, you can click on anything that says contact us. You click that, and that will take you there. Or if you scroll down, it says right here, we always stand by our work on incredible product dispatchers. Contact us or learn more about our incredible network of dispatchers and how they can help you. Click that which says learn more. That'll take you over there too.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Those young ladies who had a question.
Yeah, I did have a question. I was trying to get to that chat group, the number 2, because I know I can't get into the other one. But how do you get into the chat group?
Are you a subscription paying member?
Yeah.
Okay. You receive a couple of email messages when you signed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of them, matter of fact, let me just pull it up. One of them had a set of instructions. Show you here what we're talking about. Sign in. Woo!
Hey, Calvin, I got a question too.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me finish short. One of them was okay, let me pull it up for you. You got too much going on. All right. When you first signed up, customers. All right, directory. All right. What's your email address?
Yeah, it's CHEN.
Is it T?
No, C as in cat.
All right.
ENDRA.
All right. CHEN. Okay.
GRA.
There it is right there.
Yeah.
All right. Signed up 8 days ago. Come on. Oh, come on. Computer be acting slow, and then when I click on it, it wants to move. But you received I was gonna pull up the email that we sent you. All right. You received an email. They had a set of instructions in it. One of them gave you a link to our Facebook page, and you were supposed to send us a message, an inbox, basically stating that you were a enrolled member and you were requested to be added to the chat group. Then you basically just would send us your enrollment email address, and then we would verify it, and then we just add you to the chat group. And what normally happens is we send you a link to the rules to the rules of the chat group. Okay, here we go. We send you the rules to the chat group, and you have to read those. And then once you do that, then we add you to the chat group. I'm gonna show it to you, but there's a link there that you were supposed to open up, and it takes you right over. That link takes you directly to our Facebook page. Directly to my Facebook page, and it just say just send me a message. Then one of the interns who monitor that stuff will give you that information. We'll add you to the chat group.
Right.
See it right here, monthly. Okay, this is not the one. It's gonna be this other one. All right, here we go. These are the messages. All right. It says, congratulations and welcome to the RBBS Dispatchers Network. Copy and paste the following orientation link, which is that right there, to go watch the orientation. After reviewing the entire orientation video, be sure to click the Show More tab below the video to reveal the 2 instructions and 2 links to access your back office tools and resources. Don't forget about training. All right. When you go to this right here, and that's the orientation video. Underneath the orientation video, there's a link. There's a Show More button. As soon as it pulls up, I'll show it to you. See right here?
Yeah.
Where it says Show More?
Yeah.
You click that, that opens it up. It says Instructions. After watching the entire orientation video, first proceed to mydispatcher.org. Once there, enter the dispatcher tools and resources and create your back office account login. Note, you must use your enrollment email address as your username to gain approval to access the back office. Second, okay, proceed to Facebook and send an inbox request to the following profile. Okay, right there. All right, requested access to the RBBS Logistics Learning Center's private chat group. Okay, so when it clicks that should take you right over to where? My little profile. And then you could have just, from there, you basically just send a message in. You just send me an inbox. It says message me. Send an inbox message right there. Somebody's got a lot of background static there. Somebody's got a lot of background static. Probably you're driving or something. Let's see if I can figure out who that is. Lord. Okay. But yeah, just send us an inbox message, requesting access to the chat group. My enrollment email address is, and that way I get it, and then I can either I get it or one of the interns will see it, and they'll get added to the chat group. Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. All right. Who else had a question real quick?
Hey, Calvin. I've been watching your videos, and lane hunting has changed since some of your older videos.
Yeah.
And now it offers the carrier rate as along with the shipper rate. Is that the starting point that they want you to negotiate from, or is there no longer any negotiating?
No, there's negotiating, but that's not the carrier rate for that particular load. Okay, let me show you what I mean. That those lane hunting is basically just what's what I'm looking for. It's not an actual load board. Okay, it is it's like an instructional type load board. Okay, which they show you, what company have the real loads up, but what they're doing is they're not really showing you what that load fee is for that load. They're showing you what the average load fee was for loads that have ran in that out of that area, or ran with that shipper, or ran in that area in the last week, or the last couple of days, or the last month. They show you what the trend is. You understand?
Okay.
So when you do call that shipper up, or that broker, most of the time lane hunter is giving you they're giving you the direct access to the shipper most of the time. So when you call them up, you have an idea, okay, of where, it's like you said, you have an idea of where to start your negotiations from.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the thing with lane hunting, okay? That's why it's called lane hunting. but it's not an actual it's more for those people who are really experienced at negotiating, who are really experienced with, been doing this for a while, and you kind of really know what you're doing. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
And the second question I had, if, say we got in and we're on the platform, or we were just for ourselves, right? And we wanted to upgrade to the corporate level or something like that. Is that a whole separate deal, or can we upgrade from our platform now?
If you do it within the first, we've been allowing people to do an actual upgrade if they are within the first couple of weeks or first few weeks of signing up. Now, if you've been with us for a month or 2 or 3 months or whatever it may be, and you're expanding because you're adding more people, no, we don't allow you to just upgrade. It's actual separate type of enrollment. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to pay the whole $699, or the whole $2,499, or the whole $999, or whatever the case may be to upgrade. Now, if you just signed up, like we had a young lady who had just signed up. And literally, when I literally say just signed up, but like a couple of days later, she realized, that she was kind of good at this. And a couple of days later, she realized that she was going to be expanding real soon, because she was signing up carriers and whatnot and whatnot. She was going to add to her, to her team. So she called back, and then we allowed her to upgrade, which means we just charged her the difference. But that was because she was literally, within just a few days of her signing up. Now, if you've been with us for a while, and you've been working the platform and kind of grown, business wise, and you got to hire some people, then the board is not going to just let you upgrade. You're going to have to, because it's not meant to be an upgrade. That's not how it's set up. It's not set up as an upgradable. It's set up as a separate type of enrollment. Okay, so just keep that in mind.
Okay. What's the cutoff? I'm 3 weeks.
give me a call after this broadcast, and we have to take a look at your we'll take a look at your account, and then we'll make a determination from there.
Okay, sound good.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. All right. On that note, we're gonna call it a day. It is about 12:40, and I am getting hungry. That blood sugar is telling me eat. But I appreciate you all. I thank you all. I think that was pretty good with the Q&A. Got a lot of stuff covered. Hopefully you all got a lot of answers that you all were looking for. Don't forget, this Monday we will not have orientation because we had it this past Monday. Orientation is every other Monday. I am going to be loading up about 5 orientation videos that I haven't had a chance to load up yet. I'm going to be loading up about 3 or 4 spot trading videos and about 3 or 4 Q&A videos and about 2 operational training videos. I'm going to be spending the weekend. My wife is out of town, so I'm spending the weekend just catching up on stuff that, normally on the weekend and she won't let me work. But since she's out of town, I'm gonna be catching up on some stuff this weekend and just doing some stuff online and make sure that we get caught up on the stuff and upgrade the back office site and things like that. But keep doing what you all are doing. Make the phone calls, hit them with the pitch. A day and a half later, if they haven't sent that dispatch agreement back in, hit them with the follow-up. Remember, the follow-up is all about the attitude. So make sure you have the attitude. When you call them back up, make them understand that they're missing out on a lot of money. Make them feel that they're missing out on a lot of money, and get them signed up. And just remember, this is not, you don't have to be very good at this. Okay, you can be a terrible salesperson and you can be lazy and still make good money doing this. If you don't believe me, if you just, anybody can have a 10% closing ratio. Okay, if you call 10 people, and you're only closing one of them, that's 10% closing ratio, right? Okay, so that means you can sign up one carrier per day. If you make 10 calls a day and you're pitching those 10 calls hard, and you can sign up one carrier a day, at the end of the week, you got yourself 5 owner-operators signed up to a contract. The average load fee pays about $1,500. That's about $150 for you on your end, okay? If you booking them 4 loads per week, that's $600 per carrier per week. If you got 5 of them, that's $3,000 a week. That's not bad work for being lazy and not very good at what you do. Right? So, 10% closing ratio is all you need, really, to earn yourself $3,000 a week. And then the next week, you add 5 more. You see how that works? So, just stay consistent with that and stay on track with that, and you all should do just fine. All right. With that being said, I'll bid y'all a good day. I want to thank y'all again for joining us. This has been Calvin with the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and the National Dispatchers Network. Until next time, next time we will meet, it will probably be Tuesday night, Tuesday spot training from 8 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Then we have Wednesday Q&A, then back here again on next Saturday. Thank y'all again. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy your weekend.
You do the same.
And don't forget to call me on that right after we get off on this, and I can look up your account.
Okay, I'm on my way.
All right.
Peace, everybody.